YouTube channel starts down again, y'all. Go hard, go home channel. All right, y'all. Hey, look, y'all. Hey, Eboni K here. I covered her a couple of days ago. She had some bus driver comments she made because she didn't want to date a bus driver or something like that. All right, look. I'm about to play this video. We're gonna watch what she's gonna say as far as her responding to it. But the woman is right, okay? And I'm gonna comment on this through the video and at the end of it, all right? And I got some questions for guys at the end of this doggone video because it's my belief that guys need to step up. It's my belief that this woman is right, okay? So y'all hit like, subscribe, share. That's how you donate to the channel, all right? I don't do the cash apps, all the other good stuff. All right, it's just another thing I'm going to bring up in this thing, too, at the end of the thing, you know what I'm saying, money-wise and stuff like that. But here we go. She's got a response from these people that was talking about what she said about the bus driver. She's going to play the clip and stuff, too, I think, also. So we're going to jump into this, all right? Before we get in this, let me y'all know this. I am upset about this. It's something I'm really going to be talking about a lot on my channel. Because to me, it's just shaming black women for having damn standards. Finally, we get them to have some standards, and now you want to damn complain. Let's go see what this woman's saying, and I'll talk about more about what I think at the end and a little bit through the video. All right, y'all, here we go. Let's roll.
Today's sidebar starts with a note of gratitude. I want to thank the culture for making my interview with Dr. Iyanla Vanzant one of the most popular and actively engaged content offerings the Griot has produced. So before I tell you my thoughts, let's replay the clip that had some of y'all deep into your feelings. I do want you to speak, Iyanla, to how women need to position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build, when some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if
a bus
he owns
driver?
the bus? If he owns
No.
it. If he owns the bus,
See, that's a
Iyanla.
problem. That's a problem.
Now let's address the response to the interview and what some of y'all are calling a backlash. So let me be clear. First, I am a professional disruptor. So backlash is my business. And I will always take it on the chin for the sake of advancing the work, conversation, or movement. So know that I am completely unfazed by the onslaught of nasty comments, wishing me a sad, lonely, bitter existence until my untimely death. Now, that is some weird energy to be wishing onto a black woman, especially one who has dedicated her life to the liberation of black folk. But, whatever, I guess, go off. See, I wanted to talk about how do we close the gap between black women who do show up in a so-called masculine posture, those of us that are providing and building and protecting due to circumstances that we might feel make us feel that if we don't do it for ourselves, we will have to go without the resources and protections we need to feel safe in this world. But Dr. Iyanla went in a different direction. She asked me a personal question. And y'all know I have been extremely transparent about the fact that my life choices and my chosen lifestyle are far outside of the norm. So when I said that I would date the bus owner, a lot of y'all heard something different. Some of you heard the following. Bus drivers are whack. Bus drivers are broke. Oh, and I'm too good for a bus driver.
Well, you know what? Let me stop her real quick. And some people did hear that, but you know why they heard that shit, bro? I'm finna tell y'all the truth. Like I said, I got some stuff to tell guys at the end of this too. It's because it's the truth. It's because of the truth, y'all. There's a fucking pecking order in this junk. In this dating and all that other good stuff. All right? I said in the other video, and I'm going to say it again in this one. If this is a white woman, this is a white female with all this money and been on TV and all this junk, would nobody expect her or even ask her to doggone date a damn bus driver? That shit wouldn't happen. Just wouldn't. Okay. People heard that because they understand and they know that if somebody's freaking pretty much a millionaire or bordering on one, and if you drive a bus, they dating down. People already know that. That's why they started hearing other shit. You don't have to say it. The minute you say no, I don't want to do that, anybody that's in that level is going to take offense, and that should stop too. It's just somebody else's doggone preference. But let's go ahead and see what else she got to say.
The only thing is, y'all made that part up. See, I said what I said. But then some of y'all started talking about salaries and hourly wages, pensions and benefits. And that's wild because I was never talking about money at all. I was talking about black ownership. But some of y'all made it about money.
Okay, now I think she's misunderstanding or being a bit coy, maybe even disingenuous right here. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you at this point. On this part, this particular part, all right? When you turn down somebody, this is why I keep talking about on my channel is something. I'm gonna keep telling my channel the social classes don't go together. They don't. They don't. And if you dating and shit, you better figure out what social class you in first. That's what I be talking about. But here, the deal with this one is this right here. Okay, when she said that junk, she didn't mean no harm by it. But the thing is that everybody that was in that position took harm from it. But they already know their position. They already know the truth. They may not want to accept it, but they already know the truth. Like I said, I got something to tell the rest of the guys. And in this video, I got something to tell y'all. So let's keep it rolling.
I'm talking about ownership, black enterprise, and entrepreneurship, because really I am talking about black liberation. And if you read my book, you'll understand why. So I'm standing 10 toes down on that position, and I don't really care if you're hurt or offended by it. And since some of y'all are already big mad, let me go ahead and make you incensed. So out of the 50,000 plus comments posted on social, I only saw a handful that even considered the possibility of a bus owner being a more aspirational position and recognizing that I am actually speaking and pouring into the ascension of black men when I said what I said. But see, no, some of y'all were too busy naming and shaming me personally and black women in general as undesirable, gold diggers, and much worse. Now, I suspect that some of y'all are the same men that were bringing home C's and D's on your report cards, only to then be coddled by parents that said, well, that's okay, as long as you're doing your best.
Okay, now, see, I wanted to say something about that part right there, too. Okay? Here's the deal. All right? That shit is actually happening in real life. What was happening with the guys is the manosphere. Because she in her video when she said it, she said it's across the whole doggone color spectrum. And it's the truth. You got that freaking manosphere that's sitting there telling guys you don't gotta do shit, you don't gotta be no extra, you ain't gotta they should like you for you. No, that's been bullshit. It's been bullshit since I was a kid. It was bullshit when my uncles was kids. It was bullshit when my granddaddy was a kid, when my great granddaddy and my great great granddaddy. It's been bullshit. That's BS. The problem that I have it is you got a group of guys sitting around saying, well, it's okay. And actually trying to fight it when they should be. They should be telling these guys, you need to get off your ass. We're going to talk about that at the end of the video. We got about another minute before I talk to the guys.
Well, listen, I love and believe in the excellence of black men. So no, my dear, C's and D's or any other form of mediocrity is not okay. No, I will not create a soft place for you or anybody that I love to fall comfortably into the bigotry of low expectations. So I'm going to say one more time. There's absolutely nothing wrong with driving a bus. My mother Gloria drove one for years. But could it be that black America has been sold a narrative of average, regular, and typical being good enough for us?
Yeah. That's the freaking problem. That's exactly the problem. Well, let's go ahead and finish.
Well, see, that's called white supremacy. And in this case, it takes the form of conditioning black Americans to happily accept being a permanent American underclass. But see, because I know the truth about black folk in America, no, average is not and will never be good enough for me. And the gag is, I don't think it's good enough for you either.
You damn right it ain't, sister. Now, bam, there she go. She hit it right there in the end. Average ain't good enough for nobody. All right? But like I said, And now I'm finna talk some shit with the guys. Okay. Because here's the deal with that. All right. I saw some of her comments too, and the guys did start talking about pensions and all the other shit. You getting this and that, but a lot of them kept talking about just saying that she was disrespecting the blue collar worker, the person that makes the country go around. The guys, y'all better start understanding that's not who makes the country go around. Okay, who makes the world go around? No, the people that came up with the idea for your freaking city, your mayor, is the one who makes the world go around there. The one who runs the damn trash department where the trash people go work at is the one who makes shit happen there. Okay. Those people are doing the job, but the other person is making sure that it's getting done. And that's the problem. That person that's making it happen is the one who's just going to get credit for that, is the one who's doggone watching and making sure it's going to happen. Second off, where the hell did all this talk about? And I'm hoping I get comments back because I want to understand this. Where did all this doggone talk come from about doggone people respecting blue collar workers? They never have. When I was working, there was no damn respect. None. That's why I worked so hard to try to retire as early as I could. Where is this respect at? You know what? I'm going to tell y'all a few things. Back when look, y'all better be paying attention. When they tried to doggone do that junk for McDonald's, Burger King, all them workers and stuff, them fast food workers, they started striking and shit. Somebody wanted $15 an hour. They ain't getting them that shit. They ain't even respect that. I sat down and watched them whole conferences and all the other junk and do other things to these people and talk to them. But they ain't never give no money because they wasn't going to. You know why? Because here's the deal. You can strike if you want to, but guess what? They got the money to make it till next month. You don't. And they know that. And they don't respect you for that. Guys, where the hell does this damn respect come from? For the blue collar worker. It ain't never been there. I was in the Army 15 years, got out to file for my VA money. They kept trying to deny it. I had to go do all the other shit. Wound up getting 100% because my shit was worth that by their rules, but they didn't care. Nobody didn't care about the working man. It ain't going to happen that way. And guys need to step up too. Here's another thing that woman kept talking about, and this is going to be talking about more on my channel. That junk with the manosphere is hurting guys. It's telling you that you ain't got to be no better when in all reality in the rest of the world, you need to be better than what you are. She's right. It's not a color problem either. The whole damn manosphere tells them that. What I'm doing today with this video is I'm speaking out. Black women shouldn't be shamed, especially ones that have that shit together for having a preference. Now, if this was some chick that worked at McDonald's talking that shit, I might be like, hell no. But this woman can say it. And guys need to start doggone doing something about it. Y'all join me on the channel because I want to talk about what we can do about this. What can guys start doing? Because I already know what they do. They're going to have to step up and become better than what they are. You can't just be the same mediocre guy no more. If you want to be a mediocre guy, that's fine. Have a mediocre girl. But don't bitch. Don't be talking about all the other shit. I mean, like, because it don't, you know what I'm saying? It really is bad. And we shouldn't be shaming women for having a doggone standard. Finally, somebody got some standards. I don't see the reason to be shaming him for that or to be upset for that. She didn't give, dude, guys, women, whoever, a blue collar worker, period. Your company got less respect for you than anybody else in the world. You got to beg for time off. They don't want to pay you for that shit. You got to do that, B and C, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Hell, they act like you ain't never got to be, you never don't need to go home. No. It's time to stop playing the game. The woman is right. Watch her again and listen to what she's saying. The woman is right. So I'm gonna be splitting this down into like two things because I'm gonna keep talking about it from the point of view of blue collar workers and everything else, and I'm gonna start talking about it sometime in other videos, like whereas black people just fit into it because see we as and black guys, if you watching this still, they look we gotta work with that because hell, that junk that they sitting there telling you it's okay to be mediocre, that's bullshit. That's one thing that turned me when I got to watching all that. That's why I got turned against it. But because we didn't get told that, y'all, we didn't ever get told that. I didn't get told that in school. I didn't get told that growing up. That it was okay to just stop. I didn't get told that, and I see people telling people that, and it's hurting them. And this woman right here is a reflection of that. Y'all drop the comments. Let me know what y'all think about it. All right? But I don't think we should be shaming black women, especially somebody in her position, for wanting somebody that's close to them. Now, if they can't find it, that's their business. But the whole thing of it is them wanting it, that ain't wrong. So, y'all drop the comments, let me know. This has been Taurus Johnny. Y'all go hard, go home. I'm out of here on this one, y'all. Peace.